Yo, wait. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late. I'm gonna kind of comment through the intro music, do some shout outs, get the shout outs out of the way. Sorry I'm a little bit late. Welcome everybody to Fishy Hour. This is a Monday episode of Fishy Hour. What up? What's up everybody? It's hello to everybody in the chat. As you can see, I've messed around with the scene a little bit today. Tweaked it up a little bit. Changed it up, if you will. Let's get these shout outs though. What up everybody? Hope you guys are ready for today. This is gonna be a good episode. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. What up? So Saltwater Slayer was first. Let's go. First comment in the chat, Saltwater Slayer. Round of applause from the live studio audience. Peter86 in the house. Easy. What up, Busy? Yeah, Peter's claiming the first like. Let's go. What's up, MMFC? I see Chef Pedro in the house. Iron Chef is back. Iron Fish is back. What up, Iron Fish? Welcome back. Just for waiting, and as I am sorting my iron. Ooh, interesting. Very cool. How many irons do you have, you think, in your collection? And out of those irons, how many of them swim well? How many of them do you like how they swim? I see Cave Dog in the house. What up, Cal? I see Mr. C Samurai Kevin Akata in the house. What up, Kevin? Let's go. I see Doug Ruben Sueño in the house. What's up? What's up, Doug? Let's go. I see Captain Dan. What's up, Captain Dan? 42320. I want in on this party. Let's go. Nice. I see Salty Dangler in the house. What up, Salty? And did I see Leonard in here already? I think I saw Leonard in here already, didn't I? Yeah, there he is. Leonard in the house. What up? Let's go, Leonard. Leonard and Salty, thanks for helping me mod today. Captain Dan, how you doing? How you doing, Captain Dan? You feeling better? Bit sounds good to me. Okay, good. Spotty at best. What up, Spotty at best? Let's go, Mr. Alex Rodriguez in the house. Let's go. What up, Viola? What up, dude? All right, let's go. What else do I got in here? I got Cast Queen in the house. What up, Cast Queen? Dave Rage, Carl Black. Let's go, Carl. Let's go, Carl. First, I can't drink during weekends. First, I can't drink during weekdays. It's all right if you can't drink during workdays. You can drink soda. You can drink soft drinks. No worries. It's all good. Just hanging out, having a good time. Let's see. I got Coach in the house. What up, Coach? Let's go. Getting ready in case you need. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Yes, Coach. You're on the list, on the agenda. If you have time, that'd be fantastic. Great way to round off the show. What up, Hyder? Hyder shit. What up, Hyder? Let's go. Welcome back, dude. Benny Moreno. What up, Benny? Welcome back. Mr. Muto in the house. Submission Fishing Co. Let's go. Let's see. I heard he adds 5 minutes for every minute he's late. How late was that? Was that 2 minutes late or 3 minutes late? All right, let's do this. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best pop top you ever heard in your life, 1 being the worst. Rate this pop top. Yeah, I got gotta check the studio audience over here. They're getting a little bit rowdy. Cheers. Happy Monday. Welcome to the show. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys had a good first day of work, first day of the week. If your work week starts on a Monday, let me know in the chat what you're drinking tonight. Cheers. Oh, so good. Kalani King, let's go. Kalani King, welcome to the chat. I don't like your score, but hey, to each his own. I dig it. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're commenting in the chat. So welcome, Kalani. Let me know if I'm saying your name correctly. Cheers. See Mr. TB Metal Art in the house. Todd. Oh, so good. I've been holding out all day. Try not to drink one of these until the show. Oh, refreshing. Burns. It burns so good. Okay, so we're gonna jump. So that's shout outs. That's Pop Top. If you're new to the show, guys, this show is about fishing here in San Diego. We mostly do bay fishing, but we expand into whatever category we need to. There's enough expertise here in the community between all the members and myself that we can pretty much answer any questions you guys have. San Diego Astro Rods, let's go. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, sir. Doug Rubin, Sonia, Oasis Amber Beer from BJ's Pizza. Ooh, okay. Nice. Fresh OJ from my tree. What? Captain Dan. Nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. I rated before you did it. Oh, Peter, give me a 3. That's messed up, dude. I like it. San Diego Astro Rods. Do you make rods? Do you make fishing rods? Do you let me know. That'd be cool. What is that shirt behind you? That shirt behind me is excuse me. Is the original Mad Max Fishing Club shirt. The first one of its kind. The first one we did. On the front it just has MMFC. And on the back it has Mad Max Fishing Club. It gives you the URL. And yeah, it's a throwback because the URL changed. Now it's madmaxfishingclub.com. But that's as madmaxfc.com. So that's a throwback shirt now. So if you were able to buy one of those, you're lucked out. I'll be doing a new version of that with the correct URL soon. All the shirts and stuff that we have available are on shop.romancastro.com. !shop into the chat. The Nightbot will give you a link if you want to check that stuff out. Just started off, bro. Very nice. Okay, in 2022. Okay. What kind of rods do you like to do mostly? Do you do like big water stuff, or do you do base stuff? Base stuff. I want another OG Max shirt. Oscar, I think I'm not even sure if these are available on the shop anymore because I think I took them down. Let's see. I'm gonna check out my own site real quick. MMFC. There it is. Oh, they're not. They're not. I'm gonna change the URL so it's the correct URL, and I'll do another. I'll post them up again. Okay. But yeah, that's the spot where the TV metal art Yellowtail was. I'm gonna cycle a Yellowtail in and out depending on what I want to feature. Today I want to just kind of remind you guys of these shirts. Pretty sweet, and it's gonna be a good spot for me to hang up other stuff that I want to present to you guys or make you guys curious about. Okay. Mostly Yellowtail stuff. Okay, cool. All right. So we're talking about rods. Let's just keep going with the show. Okay, Spotty Bowl. I've seen at least 2 or 3 other people sign up since the last event. So since session 2. And that's pretty cool. We're well over 80, right? Is Eric in here? Eric, if you're in here, I think we're well over 80 participants at this point, guys. It's pretty crazy. That's pretty awesome. I think this year we were hoping to get like 50 or 60. Well, now we're at 80. So that's pretty amazing. For guys like San Diego Astro Rods, and let's see who else is in here that's kind of new. Kalani, and maybe who was all capping it earlier? All caps. Mr. Alex Rodriguez. We have this tournament going on that we created here at on the show, basically through our community. Eric the Judge Lehman approached me about setting up a spotted bay bass tournament, like a series, and I was a little bit reluctant at first because I didn't want to do all the extra work. So I was like, hey man, if you want to run it and you're willing to do the work of like keeping score and all that stuff, then we'll do it. I have the website for it. So we set it up. We set it up on my baywars.com website. And we came up with a series. It's called Spotty Bowl. So last year was the first time we did it. We got about, I think, 40 participants, which is pretty good for the first year we ran it. About 40 participants. It was like everybody against everybody. And we fished for, I think, 12 sessions. 12 sessions? Yeah, about 12 sessions. It was a lot of fishing. And whoever came out with the most... with the most inches caught at the end of 2 half seasons, we got 6 and 6. They ended up competing against each other head to head, so like a Super Bowl, kind of like a tournament, where like the people that made it to playoffs got to fish against each other every week, and only the strongest would survive. And then Brian Likes to Fish ended up being the champion for 2021. This year we changed it up a little bit. There's different categories. So like a master's division, a pro division, and like an amateur division, a bunch of side pots too. Like all the information is available at spottybowl.com. But anyway, the reason why I'm kind of taking a little bit of time today to talk about that and explain it to you guys is that it's a very cool tournament. We're paying the money that we're gaining from it pretty much. Well, we're pretty much paying all the money back in prize money. So it cost about about $50 to get into it, and it used to cost with PayPal about $1.50 to process the transaction, and about $1.50 for me that was about $1.50 per transaction that I was getting, so I could like maintain the website and pay for the plugins to let me do like all of the sign up online and not have to deal with any paperwork. And so since we went up to like the $50 this year, now the fee for PayPal is like about $2.80. So I'm making like 20 cents for my website maintenance, but I figure whatever we'll just chalk it, and the stuff that I'm getting from super chats and all the other stuff that's coming in from the channel is going to subsidize that. So I'm good with that. So anyway, the whole point of me saying that is that like 50 out of like the about the $54 you pay to get into the tournament are going to be put right back into the prize money. So it's pretty cool. It's very rare to have a tournament that is paying back pretty much 100% of the money collected, right? We're not doing this to get rich off of you guys. We're doing it to provide a cool way for you guys to express yourselves and express your fishing experience, your fishing your fishing skills, right? And compete against each other and kind of like sharpen your skills in the process. Because I think a lot of the guys that did Spotty Bowl last year, man, you could just watch them get better every week. So I know some of that is because the water warmed up and there's more fish to be caught, but still not taking that away from anybody. A lot of people improved like throughout the competition. So it's a good reason to get out there on the water. It's a good excuse to be out there on the water. So if you're interested, this year we're doing 8 sessions of preseason, right? And when those out of those 8 sessions, you get 2 mulligans, okay? Which means you can throw out your 2 worst scores, okay? So really only 6 scores are going to count, okay? And this next tournament, this next session is going to be the 3rd session of the season. So that means that if you're new to the tournament and you want to get into it, you have a chance. You have a pretty good chance. Let me say Spotty Bowl. You have a pretty good chance of. You're not at a disadvantage, basically, is what I'm saying. You're going to get to fish the same 6 sessions that everybody else is going to fish in for the rest of the tournament, and they're probably going to be the better weeks to fish because the water's warming up, right? Like the first 2 sessions were kind of like not that great for most people, but some people really killed it, right? So they'll have a little bit of an advantage if they have like a bad day during the better fishing season. But anyway, you can see the schedules and see if they line up with your schedule on spottybowl.com, and that is spottybowl.com. Scroll down, you'll see tournament dates and locations. Are my alerts not on? What the heck's going on? Oh, my volume was muted. Damn, I'm gonna replay that alert, guys. Give me a second. There it goes. Boom, let's go. Cross 580. Thank you for subscribing, sir. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you. Thanks for doing that. So the next tournament session is going to be March 18th, 19th, or 20th. The way the tournament works, you get to pick morning or afternoon session on one of those 3 days. You only get to choose one. It's a Friday, a Saturday, or a Sunday, morning or afternoon. And all the details are on the site if you want to learn about it. On top of that, if you decide to join a little bit later, you don't want to join into the main tournament part, it's still kind of worth it to pay the, what is it? Let me see, double check what the price is at this point. I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, it's still worth it at this point to pay the $53 because you automatically get included into all the side pots that we have going. And there's a ton of side pots like longest body, heaviest body, longest fish other. There's a bunch of subcategories we have thanks to Ramona Automotive, and that's Eric, by the way. So Eric's not only doing a lot of the judging, pretty much all the judging and all of the putting together the scores and dealing with all that mess of numbers and analyzing everybody's pictures, but he's also put up a bunch of money to do a lot of cool side pots. And again, to you, the participant, it doesn't cost you extra to be in all the side pots. You know how like if you go to a tournament, you have to pay another $5, another $2, another $3 to get into all the side pots? No. Here, you pay the $53 and you get into the main tournament and all the side pots. So you're automatically in everything. It keeps it a lot easier for us, and it's a killer deal for you guys. Most tournaments cost like over $100 per event, right? Especially once you get into like the boat category, like people that fish on boats, and Brian could be an example. Can give me some can back me up on this. You're paying like $200 or $300 just to be in the league, right? And then you're paying like X amount per session, per fishing day. So like $100-$200 per fishing day, per person on for 2 people on one boat. So it's expensive. Anyway, wanted to make this accessible to anybody. Again, there's you can do from shore, you can do from a kayak, you can do from a float tube, a boat, whatever you want, whatever you feel is going to be to your advantage. Okay, or whatever you feel the most comfortable with. Anyway, that's what's going on with Spotty Bowl, guys. If you haven't heard about it, check it out, spottybowl.com. Okay, good. Round of applause from the live studio audience, and a gong for emphasis. Woo! Inflation is a hell of a drug, guy. Yeah, dude. $4 or $5 tailwinds to, yeah, dude. That gas price ain't no joke. I saw it. I got gas today. I got like I took the Tundra out, and I spent $75 on half a tank of gas. The gas is like 5 something. It's crazy. It's crazy how like no matter what the situation is in the world, like there's always a reason why the gas is gonna go up. Like there's never like a clear, oh yeah, there's gonna be Labor Day weekend. A lot of people are gonna be driving. Oh, gas prices are gonna go up. Oh, there was an earthquake. Oh, gas prices are gonna go up. Oh, there's like a war. Oh, gas prices are gonna go up. No matter what, the gas prices go up, right? Let's see what we have here. Short pounders thought there was a daily pot. Also, yeah, we don't do short pounders. I mean, some of us participate in short pounders, but I don't run short pounders. That's Kevin, DJ Thrills over on SD Fish. So hit him up on that if you have any questions about short pounders, because he'd be the best source to clear things up. Let's see. Let's see. I see Seawolf in the house. What up, Seawolf? Welcome. Going to Cortez this week. Lobsters and oh, nice, dude. See Cortez. That's awesome. Cool. All right. So I've been forgetting to move these little. There we go. Spotty Ball. Okay. Newport. The next topic we're gonna talk about real quick is our Newport Harbor outing. Well, excuse me. If you're in Newport and you want to come fish with us with the Mad Max Fishing Club, you want to be the Newport chapter. I think is that where you are, Carl? Are you in Newport? Come fish with us. It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be our first outing, and I know gas prices went up. I know it's the worst. We had it planned, so I don't know if you guys want to get together and figure out like carpooling situations. Like if you guys have trucks and you want to do like 2 kayaks per truck with somebody, right? And you guys can split the gas and even the parking, right? Because the parking's gonna be about $15. Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't do that. Use Discord, MMFC outings, and in there type in, hey, I'm going to Newport. I'm going to the Newport outing. Anybody want a carpool, right? And if you have a truck, say I have a truck, I can take both of us or whatever. So I have room for one other person. So we'll just have to figure out. We just have to figure out where to meet ahead of time. We'll load up and then we'll get out. We'll head out that day. We're gonna try to get there at around 8 a.m. Excuse me. I have my notes right here. Let me see. Where are you at, notes? There we go. We're gonna try to get out there at about 8 a.m. Oh, I thought I had my notes right there. I guess they're still on my phone. 8 a.m. It's going to be, where is it? March 26th. March 26th. So that's going to be we still got quite a ways. It's gonna be on a Saturday and 3 Saturdays. The fourth Saturday of March. It'll be March 26th. Okay, March 26th. Cool. It's gonna be a blast. Newport Harbor. I fished it like once or twice before. I did okay. And towards the end of March, it should start to be popping. It should start popping off soon. So I'm looking forward to that event, the outing, and being on relatively new water, especially with you guys. Just to see what the experience is like. See how you guys feel about it. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna be parking at let's see. We're gonna be parking at, according to let's see. This was March 26th, and we're meeting at Newport Dunes. It's a $15 parking fee. Okay. We'll put all these details up in the MMFC outings, and then we'll also put it in the Facebook page, just so we have it officially. And yeah, it's gonna be good. We're shooting to meet there at 8 a.m. So it's about a 2-hour drive from San Diego. Okay. So that's a plan. Okay, let's see what we got here in the chat. It's an amazing place, or just fishing the harbor. Hit the long jetty. Oh, interesting. I'm going to Dana Point on the 18th, taking a kayak. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, that's a cool place too. What up, Roy? How's it going? Izzy says, gas price hiking up. That means party boats price might be changing in the near future. Oh, you're right, Izzy. Damn, dude. See what I mean? Yeah. Dang. That's a good point. Man. It's been tough. It's been a tough go in Newport, Michael says. Interesting. Okay. Well, there's going to be so many of us. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the bite for you. Then we'll let you know what worked. And then you can go back and slay them again the next day. Very cool. All right, so that's Newport Harbor, guys. That's gonna be Newport Harbor again. I keep looking at my notes because I don't want to say the wrong number. March 26th. Okay, it's gonna be the fourth Saturday of March. So in 3 Saturdays, the 12th, the 19th, the 26th is when we're doing it. Okay. All right. Let's see. April. Not April 1st, but April 2nd is the Saturday after Newport. It's been tough for a month, says Muto. Yeah, dude. That's funny. Carl says, I'm not in Newport, but I will be. Oh, perfect. Awesome, Carl. Very cool. Yeah, I'm an early bird, San Diego, Astro Rods. Very cool. Okay. So this is April 2nd, and this is not an April Fool's joke. It's not a joke. Okay. We're going to make April 2nd, or the first Saturday of April, a new holiday for us. Okay. A new MMFC holiday. We're going to call it, I wanted to call it like the No Skunk Day. I'm gonna tell you guys what it is, and you guys tell me if we should call it Skunk Day, or No Skunk Day, or Skunk Off Day, or what do you call it when you get rid of the skunk? What do you call it? Skunk Be Gone Day? I don't know. What do you guys think? So anyway, here's the idea. Let me put this on there. Okay, so because we're on to the next topic. Skunk Day or National No Skunk Day. Bit Day. Oh, I like that, Salty. So do you guys understand where I'm going with this already? So on this April 2nd, Mary Macmas in April. No, not Mary Macmas in April. No Skunk Day or Bit Day. I like that. I think Bit Day sounds better. Hit it with a positive angle. I like it. It's the day where we go out fishing it's basically another group outing. Skunk Buster Day. Okay. Skunk Buster Day. No, we're not doing an event like that, Brian. We're doing it's a fishing outing that's geared towards people that are skunking for the year so far. So if I mean, I don't think there's that. I don't think there's very many of us that are skunking. Wait, is that a Spotty Bowl day? Let's see. April. Oh, it is a Spotty Bowl day. Dang it. Okay, we're gonna do it okay, we have to do the weekend after that then. You're right. April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd is a Spotty Bowl day. So then we have to do, let's see, April. Okay, so fine, we'll do second Saturday of April. Dang it. Second Saturday of April is April 9th. Okay? April 9th is going to be National Bit Day. Okay, National Bit Day. That means that if you've already been bit for 2022, it's your job. It's your responsibility. Just kidding. You're encouraged to come out. I like that, Benny. I like that, Benny. Dare to say no to skunk. Skunk Buster Day. So on the 9th, it's going to be National Skunk Buster Day or Skunk Be Gone Day or Bit Day. Maybe we'll run a poll. Maybe we'll run a poll in Discord. And in this day, we go out as a group, and there's no shame in it, guys. If you're still skunking, and you haven't been bit this year, then you have to come out with us. We're gonna assign you an experienced angler, or you're gonna get to follow them around, and they're gonna say, "Hey, tie this on, and cast right there." Okay. And Skunk Buster is a local bait maker. Okay, then we can't do Skunk Buster. I remember the Skunk Buster. They saw my no skunk logo, and they thought I copied them, even though I had it on my Instagram for like a year before they came out with their stuff. And it came at me all aggro, and I was like, "Bro, I've had this on my Instagram for like a year." And I was like, "Oh, never mind," and it kind of just went away. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to do Skunk Buster. I want to do National Bit Day or No Skunk Day. Okay, No Skunk Day sounds kind of like what I want to do. 4-9 Brian and I will be in Marina del Rey. No, that's a turn. Is that a tournament for you guys? Okay, well it's okay. We got enough killers in here to teach some guys the ropes. You guys are good. Good day name. Cool. Anyway, that's the plan. The plan is for those of you that are having issues getting bit, I want you guys to come out, even if it's just 5 of us, even if it's just 2 or 3 of us, right? I'll be out there. Anybody else that wants to fish with me can come out. But the goal as a group is to get the guys that haven't been bit yet this year to get a bite. Okay, that's the goal. It's not having them along and watching them catch you fish. It's not having them along and watching them catch and watching you catch fish. It's having them along and explaining to them what you're doing, and maybe letting them have the fresh spot. You know, you can fish where they've fished, but you want to give them priority so they feel what it feels like to get a bite. You know, because it's a big help. Tell them, set up your kayak here, like cast that direction so that if you get bit, you're able to fight the fish out of this area, that kind of stuff. All that stuff kind of helps. And I'm sure people could go and do the work and try to figure out on their own, but I want you guys to have that opportunity to get that skunk off and do it as a group. So that's what we're doing. That'll be the 9th. I know some of us can't make it. It's just a weird date, but I want to do it sooner the better. Because first of all, is there anybody still that's skunked this year that hasn't caught a fish yet? Put it in the chat. We're not gonna make fun of you too much, just a little bit. But anyway, let me know, and if you guys think it's a good idea and you guys want to do it, let's do it. The No Skunk Day, and we'll set it up. It's gonna be the 9th. Even if everybody's caught a fish by then, we're still gonna have an outing anyway. It's kind of like one of those fun outings. No competitions. It's just hanging out and fishing. I wreck a skunk this year, and I've been out twice. Oh dang! Let's go, Ironfish. You're in. MDR Standing Jetty. Love that place. Nice. I bring some sage and do it. Let's go, dude. Izzy, that'd be so funny. Izzy's gonna bring some sage and do a cleanse on your gear and break the skunk. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. We need to start a support group called Skunks Anonymous. Yes. Yes. I want to slow. If you want to slow jig some fish, hit me up. There you go. Let's go, Muto. Nice job. Alex says, me, man. Let's go. I knew it. See, it's okay, guys. Like, it's so funny, dude. I need a no sculpin day. Oh, dang. Very nice. I would love to teach the ways of the underspin to anybody who is interested. Very cool. Thanks, Brian. Very cool. Eat 'em, salty, says Coach. Oh, man. Bring the sage, says Mr. Alex. I love it. Skunk awaken. There you go. The skunk exorcism, right? Right here, Roman. Oh no. See, like if I don't ask, some of you guys aren't gonna say it, so I'll figure I'll make it easier on you guys. Let's just do it. No skunk day on April 9th. It's a Saturday. Come out. We'll launch. We'll have a good time. We'll fish. We'll focus on getting you bit, and then once you're bit, then we'll just have continue to fish, and everybody's gonna have a good time. So it'll be good. The goal will be for nobody in that session to skunk that day. So everybody in that group is gonna be rooting for you, hoping you get the next fish, giving you pointers, helping you out. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like a whole group, no skunk. Okay. I'll be a first member. Today was rough. Murray in the morning got skunked. Oh, dude, SD Bay in the afternoon got skunked. Oh, dang, chef. Dang. Rules, questions for spotty bowl or shore division. Docks are in play. Yes. Joe, the rules are for shore division, you can fish either bay, so SD Bay or Mission Bay. For everybody else, they have to fish the bay that they're assigned to that week. So, but for shore pounders, they can fish any bay. San Diego or Mission Bay. So any of the San Diego bays. And as far as where you can fish anywhere you're allowed to fish from legally. Okay. So if you have to jump the fence, you're gonna get in trouble to fish in the spot that you want to fish. Then you can't fish there, right? If it's a protected area, you can't fish there. It's basically anywhere where you're allowed to fish legally, then you're good to go. You can fish there. I think Brian and Eric put together a really good map on that shows what waters are restricted within the bay, because there's like areas of the bay that are not allowed. You're not allowed to fish in. I need to actually update the website with that map. I'll be okay. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Yeah, SD Bay is awesome, Marvin. SD Bay is so good. A lot of places to fish from. For now. Very cool. Okay, cool. All right. Any other questions? Throw it in the chat. It's been a good. It's working out today. I'm enjoying the show. It's fun. Okay, so let's get this. Oops. Oh, there we go. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification to get notifications, I guess. All right, let's go. All right, let me get this next topic off the list. Bam. Okay. So, what up, Joe? Sorry, what up, John Doe? Let's go. John Doe is back. Dang, I was going to hit up Bird Rock. Let's go. Okay. Free shirt. This is how we're going to do this. As you guys know, we're trying to grow our Mad Max Fishing Club Instagram account, and I'm gonna finally shut down the Mad Max FC Instagram account because that's not the official one anymore. The official one is Mad Max Fishing Club. Okay, at Mad Max Fishing Club on Instagram. Do me a favor, if you haven't followed us on Instagram yet, go over there and follow us at Mad Max Fishing Club. And what we've been doing to incentivize you guys to help us with content for that account is we've been featuring you guys, featuring your pictures and stuff on Instagram. So if you want to get featured, tag at Mad Max Fishing Club in your picture, or use the hashtag Mad Max Fishing Club, and that's MADMACKS, just like you see it just how you see it on the shirt back here. Mad Max, and then Fishing Club. Okay. And then we'll see those pictures that are tagged with that. If we share your picture on Instagram, we'll give you credit for it, of course. It'll be shared through the Mad Max Fishing Club account. And we'll feature you. We'll say, hey, here's Salty slaying it with at Brian Likes to Fish, killing it with on the cool baits. And then that qualifies you for one entry into the drawing that we're doing every month for I call it a free shirt, but it's more than a free shirt. It's basically a $25 gift certificate to my store. Okay. In my store, there's the Mad Max fishing shirts. There's the Spotty Republic flags like this one you see up here. There's the long sleeves like this, right? There's the, well, why don't I just show you guys instead of trying to describe it to you guys, huh? Let's see. There's all the stuff out here in the shop, okay? And we have, you know, I gotta set up a screen share anyway for this next part anyway. So let's do that real quick. Browser share. Bam. Ooh. Alert. Which one should we use? There we go. Okay. Here's all the stuff in the shop, guys. This gift certificate, this $25 gift certificate is pretty much enough to buy you a shirt. Let me see. Does this work? Here. There we go. So that's on the shirt. Okay. So it's enough to buy you like a $25 shirt. $25 shirt. You can spend the $25 towards your flag and just pay $10 in the shipping for the Spotty Republic flag. You can buy like a bunch of stickers. What else? You can buy the Mad Max Fishing Club shirt, the Mad Max bomber jacket. Let's go. Right? You can buy. Oh, you can even use the $25 gift certificate towards your Mad Max Fishing Club Seeker rod. Okay, there it is. And let's see what else. You can use it for a fishy hour shirt. You can use it for I would rather be fishing. So I would, but I'm fishing that day shirt. You could do a angry butt shirt, right? Long sleeve. Just pay the $3 difference. A hoodie, all that kind of stuff, right? So that's what you can use it for the shop. Let's see. Let me move this back here. The main screen. Okay. So that's what it's for. Oh, whoa, that's weird. Subscribe. Lord, there it is. Cool. All right. So that's what you can use it for. And again, the way you get an entry is if you get featured on our Mad Max Fishing Club Instagram page, or the easier way that you can get an entry into this is just by submitting a photo into the MMFC Instagram thread on our Discord server. Okay. The way that I did it this time is I gave people one entry if you did one photo or two photos, and anything after that, I gave you one entry for every additional two photos. Okay. So in this case, in February, Mr. Zach Riggs turned in a bunch of really cool pictures. So I gave Zach I gave Zach one entry for every two photos. Okay. So I'm gonna read you guys the names of the people that are in the contest so far. And if you want to participate in this drawing, it's already too late. You'd have had to submit a photo in February. If you submit a photo now, it'll be for next month's drawing, which will be the drawing for which will be the drawing for March. Okay. So here's what I have right now. I have number one. I have Peter 22. I have Mr. Zach Riggs for the spot 2 through spot 5. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 entries. Number 6, I have Brian Likes to Fish. Number 7, I also have Brian Likes to Fish because he's been submitting photos. Number 8, I have Oscar 636. Number 9, I have Captain Adobo, Mr. Adobo in the house. I have for number 10, I have Marvin. For 11, I have Jesse. For number 12, I have Carl. For number 13, I have Alex Norton. 14, I have Mr. Leonard himself. Leonard. I have number 15, I have Matty Two Hooks. And then he got, so Matty Two Hooks and everybody else after this got featured in our Instagram account. So Magic Two Hooks is number 15. Number 16 is Spotty at Best. He got featured on our feed. Number 17 is SD.Fisherman. He got featured also on our Mad Max Fishing Club account. Number 18, I got Salty Dangler and Brian Likes to Fish again because they had a photo where they're both in a picture where they got featured on the Mad Max Fishing Club Instagram account. I have number 20. I have at only.fishing.619. He got featured on our feed. Also, number 21, I have Yak and Mark 007. I have Salty one more time because Salty came out on a picture on, I think it was like a sculpin. So number 22 is again Salty Dangler. Number 23 is another photo from only.fishing.619 on Instagram. And number 24 is so_cal_angler. Again, featured on our feed in February. And finally, we have Mr. Kevin Nakata at fishing_rep because he also got featured in February for the drawing. So we have 25 possible winners. Some of them, of course, are doubled up, and I told you guys why. So here we go. I'm going to bring up a random number generator. Random number generator. Set it from 1. Let me see. Where is it? Let me feature this. Browser share. Bam. Okay. So from 1 through 25, I'm going to press the generate button, and whoever's name is on that number is the one that's going to win the $25 gift certificate to the shop. Okay, here we go. I don't have a drum roll, so we're going to do a brim shot. Number 21 is the winner of the $25 gift certificate to the shop.romacastro.com. Let's go. It's going to be Yak and Mark 007. So is Yak and Mark in the chat? If you are, say hello and congratulations, sir. Winner, chicken dinner. If me and Brian, we can share a shirt. An extra small should work nice. You did not miss it, Carl. Nope. Okay, who won? Okay, so here we go. So that's what we got. Yak and Mark 007. Is that right? Yeah, Yak and Mark 007 is a winner. Are you in the chat, Mark? If not, we'll reach out to you via Instagram, since that's the way you submitted your photo. Wait, is that Mark? Is that our Mark? Is that a new account for Mark? I don't see him in here. Let's go. Oh, I gotta get back here. Oh, Mark G, let's go. Okay, cool. Very nice. All right, Mark, let's go. It's our Mark. Got it. Nice, Mark. All right, I'll reach out to Mark. Mark G in the house. I'll reach out to Mark and we'll get that to him. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. So that concludes the fishing shirt section of the show. If you want to participate in next month, so I wasn't sure what the participation was like, guys, and then I started going through the numbers and I saw, oh, okay, this could be like 25 entries. So I'm gonna do it again next month. I thought about killing it and not doing it anymore, but I think it's just barely gaining momentum. So again, let your friends know if you want to be included in the next drawing for March. Then start submitting your photos. Again, you can tag at Mad Max Fishing Club on your Instagram post with fishing. You can do hashtag Mad Max Fishing Club, and we'll find the pictures And if we take those pictures you tagged us with and share them through our account, then that'll get you one entry into the drawing. Okay. You only get the entry into the drawing if you get featured. Okay. If you submit your photos through our Discord server, MMFC-Instagram, then you'll automatically get credit for those photos, and I'll figure out how to do it each time. So if we do a lot of photos, then I'll just do like 1 credit every 2 photos, and then it gets you basically more entries into the raffle, and you don't even have to be featured. Yeah, that's just I just want to have a volume of pictures I can use down the road, so we can continue to keep our feed active with fresh photos of you guys getting out there and killing it. Okay, so very cool. Oh, thanks, Cal. Thanks, Cal. Very cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so next order of business, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get the coach on here. I get the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Worf himself. Let me turn on my what's this called? My Skype. Oh, I apologize, guys. I need to wipe my nose. All right, that's better. Okay, let me get Coach in here. Call him. Bring my camera over here. My keyboard camera becomes my interview camera. Let's go. Hello there.
What's happening?
All right, we got some audio. Let me get you in this technology. You know, technology. Coming in live from Coach Studios is Coach Worf in the house. Let's go. What up, Coach?
Doing all right. Got a little bit of an echo on my end. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, you do? Okay, let me figure this out.
Probably not in the stream, but.
Oh yeah, I hear it.
Yeah.
Are you hearing? Do you have a browser open with me?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Beats the hell out of me.
Yeah, close it. Or mute it.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yay!
Killed all the windows on my end.
Oh, very cool.
Excuse me, I'm sort of a Luddite. What's good, Roman?
You know, just trying to run the show, trying to make it fun for everybody, entertaining, exciting. Yes, I can. I can do that for you right now in the middle of the show, my son. Hold on.
What's happening, dude? How you been?
He said, "What's happening, dude? How you been?"
Hello.
Okay, say hello.
Yeah,
there
man.
you go. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay, go. Here, I'll type for you right now. Give me a second. Hold on, I'll get Coach back in here. Oh, Coach, how are you? Oh, there you are. All right.
I'm here.
He's like, can you tie these balloons for me for a second? It's funny how awesome balloons are at that age. Do you love balloons?
You got to be into something, Roman.
Isn't balloons awesome?
Yes.
Okay, a triple balloon.
Triple.
Let's go. Okay, go.
No.
Here you go. Benny with a $20 super chat. Let's go. Thank you, Benny. Thank you, sir. Thanks for supporting the show. Very awesome. All right, Coach, let's do this. That's so
all right, let me see if I can figure out how to click 3 buttons and do a screen share here.
There we go. I think Coach is figuring it out, boys. Let's go. Oh, there I am. There you are. Oh, what up, Mark G in the house? Hey, Mark, you win. Winner chicken dinner. Hey, Mark, you won the $25 gift certificate to the shop because you submitted photos on for our Instagram feed, and I think you got featured on one of them. So you won tonight's drawing. Congratulations, sir. I'll send you a code that you can use at checkout. It's basically a coupon code. Whatever you decide to get, it's going to take $25 off. Okay. So if you decide to just get like a 1 short sleeve shirt, it should come out to $0. And basically it just gets shipped to you. If you get anything more than that, you can use that $25 towards anything else. Like if you want to get like a long sleeve shirt, you just have to pay like the $3 or $4 difference. But it's basically a $25 gift certificate. Okay. So I'll get that to you. I'll send it to you in a Discord message. Okay. Don't share it with anybody because it's one use only. So if you share it, they're going to get the $25 and you're going to be SOL. Okay. Very cool. All right, let's go, Coach.
All right. Well, my favorite time of the year, the big opalite time, is coming to an end.
Oh, wow.
I never did catch any big ones this winter other than that 2.5 pounder in December. But I had quite a few 1.5s and close to 2s. But still no 2, 3, 4 pounders for me this winter other than that one. So
Dang.
there's always next year, Roman. Always next year.
Yeah.
But we got low tides right before sundown right now. And then we got decreasing tides through the week at sunset.
And time change coming up, right?
You kind of have to line it up for how you fish, but heading into the latter part of this week and into the weekend, the sunrise starts to look better and better to me.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Also,
the sunrise guys might be good.
Also, the time is changing
This
soon,
is
right?
saltwater tides, by the way. Let's hop over to Sport Fishing Report, the dock totals.
Okay.
They're killing the rockfish up north, of course. We're doing pretty good on them down here, too. Quite a few sculpin, quite a few whitefish in the mix. Kind of a high point here. Looks like the new Seaforth caught 220 whitefish and 21 rockfish for 24 guys. So that's a nice day with some tacos at the end for sure.
Cal says, congrats, Mark G. We also took a vote, and you've been appointed the new yak washer next MMFC outing.
Oh, man. Competition's nice. Real out here, people.
That's hilarious. Yeah, so it's not too exciting, I guess, right? I mean, if you're into rockfish, I guess it is, but
well, what this really tells you is that we've had stable water conditions despite the storms, despite the wind, despite the 6-foot surf over the weekend. Our water temps have stayed stable, so the fish have been keeping biting. So I would expect that those shallow water hard bottom spots would be kicking out some real nice calicos and sand bass. I'd be real surprised if there weren't a few white sea bass wandering around. I don't know how much I want to speculate on that. I haven't even heard rumors of whispers, but you know how that goes, Roman. Those guys,
I know.
Those guys take being jaw locked to an all new level. Some of them.
Yeah, you won't hear about it till next month.
You're lucky if it's before July.
Like their freezers are full. Their freezers are full, and then they start releasing the pictures.
Yeah, then they start releasing pictures of an open ocean behind them, so you have no idea where they were working. And then if you ask them for specifics, they tell you some other guy's honey hole.
Oh, that sucks.
That's how those guys operate. They're a different breed.
That's awesome.
So let's move over here to temp break. Kind of more of the same, 60-degree water locally. Huge band of fairly warm water that extends from above MDR down south past Cedros. I mean, patty yellows or anything. I wish there was a real definitive line out there, but we're just not getting that this time. So
yeah,
until all this tightens up some and we get some real lines somewhere, these fish are going to be spread out over, I don't know, 1,800 square miles or whatever it is. So, or no, make that 18,000 square miles.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not going to be an easy scenario for anybody trying to snipe a fish here and there, especially offshore. Plus we have some weather coming this week, which might cool things down a degree or two, but I don't think we're going to see anything serious. Speaking of our marine forecast, okay, so this was temp break. We're going to NOAA now.
Oh yeah.
2 to 3 foot waves in the foreseeable future. This north-northwest wind backs into the west and southwest during our quote storm unquote Wednesday night into Thursday. By Thursday night, it's back to the north-northwest at 10 knots. So fairly stable conditions, nothing too crazy, no huge surf, no advisories out yet. Sorry, Roman's still coughing from the flu a little bit.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, man, this stomach flu was worse than the Rona by far.
Oh jeez.
It was terrible. I'd rather catch the coronavirus again, hands down. But my stomach's still messed up too, even 2 weeks later.
Jeez.
But 3 corona tests can't be wrong, can they?
Oh, that's crazy, right? What'd you eat?
Yeah, it's been a rough one. But yeah, we got stable conditions. Other than a little bit of northeast wind here on Friday morning, pretty much everything's out of the west, northwest, or the northwest, mostly for the next few days, with a little exception on Wednesday, Thursday, maybe into early Friday. Stable conditions usually means that the fish don't change their feeding patterns too much. It usually means that non-migratory fish are they'll have the tendency to go on the feed harder, right, during stable conditions. So this is our sand bass, sculpin, shallow water calicos, all that stuff. And then we're going to look at the OSPO chart here. And again, it's the same story. We got water just within a few degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's just so...
From all the way from the Channel Islands all the way down past Cedros. This is only like a 4 or 5 degree Fahrenheit difference, or 7 degrees, something like that, for what is that, 800 miles of coastline, or 700, something like that.
Yeah,
so
it's a big band.
It's a big chunk of water, and until it comes together, it gets squeezed. We get some prevailing current from the west pushing it up against shore or something.
Yeah.
Until we get something, those fish are going to be spread out over thousands and thousands of square miles.
I mean, they're still there, right?
No, they're still there.
It's just that they're not concentrated to a certain spot.
Yeah, they're just not in one spot where we can really rail on them.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
So, I mean, it really depends on what you're after, but yeah, I expect our local inshore fishing to be very good for the foreseeable future, at least from what I can tell.
Very nice. Also, the time is changing, so we should have more daylight, right?
That we will very shortly. You wanted me to put it back on my face here? That's all I really wanted to bring up today. Yes, people, I know I'm ugly. You don't have to tell me.
Well, we're back to Coach's half Coach's face. Let's go. Does anybody have any questions for Coach while he's on? It's a perfect time to ask questions, guys. Feel free to ask your question. Preface it with capital word question, so it's easier for me to spot them, and ask away. Well, while Coach and I wrap it up. If I don't see any questions come up, then we'll just wrap it up. But that's crazy, dude. I'm looking forward to the longer days for sure. I feel like you like the work day is over and it's already dark, you know? It's just it's dark before you leave work, or if you were to leave work, it's dark already.
Well, you already know what I would tell you, Roman. You better clear Friday afternoon and Saturday morning before it gets too hot out there.
Dude, before gas goes up to $10 per gallon. Jeez.
You know, people in the know are predicting it topping out at somewhere around $8.50 before it starts going back down.
Damn, dude, that's crazy. I'm getting new tires tomorrow. So like the wheels that came with my truck, the stock tires that came with my truck, I finally wore through them. I'm at 33,000 miles. So it'll be my first set of tires on this truck, so I'm excited. So I'll be ready to go. Road trip. Let's go.
You let me know, Roman. You let me know. Take off on Friday afternoon, come back Saturday midday, get tons of footage. There's and B-roll out the wazoo out there too. Just tons of it everywhere you look.
Nice.
You'll be driving, you'll look over, there'll be 1,500 ibises feeding in the field next to you.
Oh, what?
Wild.
That's
wild
crazy.
Stuff.
Can you hunt those?
No. Those are, as near as I know, those are on the protected list. But there are hunting opportunities out there. Are you a licensed man? Are you?
Oh no, I'm not. I was just wondering what the deal was. I watched Meat Eater. That makes you want to go shoot stuff and eat it off the grill.
I used to do it all the time. the best one ever, Roman. If you ever get the chance to do this, possibly some of the most fun you will ever have during your whole life as a man is during the unlimited goose season that they have in the Central Flyway.
What?
It's all the geese you can shoot plus one.
What?
I literally shot a shotgun to death in South Dakota during the North Dakota during the unlimited goose season.
That's hilarious.
I literally shot it so much that the receiver stretched.
Oh, wow. Damn. Cal said it starts with tires. Next, it's a lift kit and exhaust snorkel. Cal, I was halfway down that road, and then I realized that I'm almost done paying my truck, and that lift kit money / suspension upgrade to get bigger wheels in that thing. It makes more sense to just finish paying my truck before I start modifying it. If I start modifying it, I don't need to go rock crawling. It's just the most expensive kayak cart you can get. That's all it is. It's just a kayak cart. Okay. I gotta keep telling myself that it's just a kayak cart, bro. You don't need a lift kit.
I
you don't need 35s, 37s, maybe.
Don't do it, Roman.
You don't need a 7-inch lift, bro. That's me. That's me talking to the mirror. Question: What are your thoughts about the albacore returning in the south?
Stop it, you Albie junkies! Stop it. The water's already above 60, bro. Those albacore aren't coming within 500 miles. That's my prediction.
What?
Of course, anything could happen between then and now. But.
Yeah. So you like colder temperature?
Yeah, they like it about 6 to 8 degrees cooler than your average yellowfin. There are some albacore out there. The last I heard, they were at about 550 miles. You're welcome to go for a swim and go get a few if you want.
Very nice. Michael Trent has a question. He says, mid last week, the tide swing was really big, 6 foot plus. What is the approach to finding the fish? Like in a bay or just out in the...
Yeah, it depends on what you mean. For what I do, fishing from the cliffs and mixed rock, those ultra low negative tides are absolutely critical to get out there and scout and see where the holes are, see what the lay of the land is, see where those bait fish are going to get trapped in pools or in troughs or in lines or along any hard structure where there's a corner. That's where you're going to want to focus for what I do. Now, for the bays, I would tell you the negative tide gives you an excellent opportunity at one of the world's greatest baits of all time, ghost shrimp.
Oh, yeah.
Go get yourself a ghost shrimp pump. Go pump some at low tide in the western half of Mission Bay, and then go to town.
And it also gives you, Michael, it also does give you the opportunity to see some of the eelgrass lines. Because the water's receded so much, you can actually see the eelgrass where like it transitions from sand, like the rocks to sand to eelgrass. And a lot of times those spotties, especially during super low tides, they want to get back in the grass as soon as possible, right? And at a certain depth, there's not enough sunlight that gets down there for eelgrass to even grow. Okay, so I'm talking about like 15 feet, maybe 20 feet at most, is where like the light is not getting down there far enough, and there's no more eelgrass. So the spotties have to hide in the contours of the sand or in rocks. But if it's super low tide, they can't hide in the rocks because the rocks are out of the water. They can't hide in the grass because most of the grass is out of the water. So a lot of them will be staged up on the deep side of the grass, and there's pretty much nowhere else for them to be hanging out except for the deep side of the grass. So if you can see that, if you can cast over that grass and get on the far side of it, you'll have a good biting opportunity there, especially if you're on the water and you parallel fish that with like a crankbait, or just like retrieve your bait along the inside of the weed grass line, I guess you could say. The fish are going to be staged up there waiting for the water to come back up so they can get back into their little favorite spots. Okay, that's what I would say on a super low tide.
Let me add to that, Roman.
Go ahead.
So 4 or 5 of who I would call some of San Diego's best spotty fishermen love those super negative low tides. They'll put on some waders. They'll wade out to the edge of the eelgrass, and they will fan cast and absolutely put the hammer to tanker spotties.
Yeah, because they're right there. Spotties. Yeah, because they're right there. They have nowhere else to be. I mean, they could go to the docks if they're the kind of spotties like they live in the eelgrass. They just have to basically wait for their home to come back into the water. So, very cool. Hope that helps, Michael. And on the actual tide shift, the current's gonna be super fast. So that's where you would kind of like I would fish the extremes of it. So like the wider areas, the water flow is gonna be less the tighter, the narrower the channel where the water has to go through, that's gonna where you get the most current. So if you want to fish a little bit out of the current, get to the wider areas, and you'll have less water. I mean, the same amount of water is moving, but it's moving over a wider area, so it doesn't feel as fast.
And let me add to that too, Roman. Also, those high tide swing days can be really good in the calm water next to the fast water.
Yeah.
So where like a narrow channel dumps onto a flat, or where like the mouth of Mission Bay where it dumps out, it forms these two big eddies on either side.
Yep.
That can be a magical time to fish those spots. Of course, you got to have your safety in mind, because some giant whirlpool off a Dog Beach in 5-foot surf, that's a potentially life-threatening scenario for any kayaker. I don't care how good you are, because that thing can suck you in tight there and not want to let you go very easy.
Yeah.
So you have to pay attention in scenarios like that, but it can be a really good time to fish those target areas.
Perfect. Yeah, I agree with that. That's true. I got a question in the chat from, let's see, Mr. Ironfish says, question, Roman, what's your go-to setup on the bay for spotties? I'm going to put a link in the chat, romancastro.com/resources. And I have a couple of rods and reels that I recommend, but don't worry about the brand. Worry about the specs, okay? In there, it says, okay, rod and reel recommendations for bay fishing, okay? You want your reel to be about, like, especially if you're new to this and you don't want to mess with the bait caster yet, you just want like a spinning rod setup. You can go get top of the line super fancy reel, or you get a Walmart reel, whatever, right? As long as it has the specifications, and you can find a reel within your price range. You want a 2500 size reel that can handle about 8 to 12 pound fishing line, and then you want like a 6.5 to 7.5 medium or medium heavy rod with a fast action, and they can handle a lure weight of about 1/4 to an ounce. That'll give you like a really good bay fishing overall rod. You could throw Ned rigs on that thing. You could throw some underspins, some cool baits on that thing, and it's a great starter rod. If you can get like a 2-piece, like one that kind of breaks down to 2 sections, you can throw that in your car and just have it with you whenever you go, and that's gonna be like your car rod. And it'll do a lot of the stuff you need to do in the bay.
That same combo would work just fine in the Imperial Valley, I might say.
Perfect. Very cool. That's a great question, by the way. Thank you. Very cool. I see call it starter. All right. Very cool. Cool. I think that's it as far as question goes. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the questions. That was awesome. Coach, as always, guys, you can check out Coach on Werf TV on YouTube. That's his channel, Werf TV. He does a lot of shorts right now, but he'll be doing some long form content eventually. Maybe.
Yeah.
Go check out Coach's channel, guys. Give him a subscribe. Werf TV. And we're going to wrap it up with Coach's wisdom of the week.
My wisdom of the week for you guys. Pay attention. I saw somebody get into a potentially dangerous situation. Good thing for them, they just kind of lucked out. I went down to the water a couple times last week just to kind of check it out with binoculars more than anything. See if I could catch any outlier yellowfin, or not yellowfin, but yellowtail out in the corners or up in the mid-range. Didn't see much there, but I did see a guy on like a stand-up paddleboard who had no business being out there. It was kind of a mixed direction swell, a little bit on the big side. I think it was ramping up into Saturday. I think it was Friday when I went to take a look. Not the conditions to be out there. Know your limits. Know the limits of your equipment. Play it safe. Take a radio. You know, if you're in any kind of doubt about it, wear your life vest. I mean, there's a few really simple things you can do that can change the outcome from an unpleasant day on the water to something downright terrible that could happen to you. So it's up to us, really. It's up to our community. And of course, when there is an incident, we all look bad, and it's just a terrible thing in addition to that, and just the tragedy part of it and everything. Yeah. I mean, it's up to us. It's up to us. It's our safety. It's our responsibility. Please, it's the same thing on the cliffs. If you think the surf's a little big and that tide might be coming in a little too fast for you to handle, Don't hesitate to back up. Don't hesitate to turn into an observation day if you want to.
Yeah.
Grab the binoculars, go look at the shore, go look for breezing birds or bait balls or whatever. Look for the dark water. You know, you can still turn that into a productive outing, even if you're like, I'm not comfortable with approaching this cliff face. We got waves from multiple directions. I don't want to do this. Just take a step back and, hey, you know what? We're going to turn this into a learning day. We're going to learn how the waves are laying on this piece of structure, or, we're going to change our plan up a little bit. Don't hesitate to just do something a little different, and remember, if that voice in the back of your head is talking, you might want to listen.
Yeah.
Ignoring that thing is a dangerous, dangerous thing to do. So let's go out there. Let's be safe. Let's hammer some fish. If there's anybody out there who is really just pulling the skunk this year and really just wants to yank on a couple of fish, hit me up on the Discord, hit me up on SD Fish, hit me up on YouTube, and you can go with me and we'll get you on a couple, more likely than not.
Very cool. There you go. Awesome. All right, with that, guys, we're going to take out Coach with a round of applause from the live studio audience. Coach, thanks again for joining us today and sharing your knowledge with us. Have a great night. We'll see you next week.
Peace, dude.
Ooh, let's go. Yeah, Coach is awesome, guys. Once again, Coach, thank you for taking the time to be here every week. I know you could be doing other things, but you choose to hang out with us and give us a little bit of your time. So thanks again for that, Coach. Thank you. Cool, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Fishy Hour. I'm sorry I was a little bit late, guys. I hope you guys can forgive me. I'll see you guys Wednesday. So in 2 days, if you want to be featured in PB Shoutouts.
Hello, race fan.
We've seen you out on the water.
Want to be featured in PB Shoutouts? Send your photos of your catches and a little bit of a synopsis, a little story of what happened that day to Brian at Brian Likes to Fish on Instagram or at Brian Likes to Fish on our Discord. Okay, send him the picture, a little bit of description what happened, and we'll put you in PB Shoutouts on Wednesday. It's gonna be a blast. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I really appreciate all of the emote spamming. I love it. Looks awesome. Looks awesome there, guys. Thank you so much for doing that. If you're new to the show and you're wondering what the heck all this stuff is, it's channel membership, basically. If you become a channel member of my YouTube channel, you gain access to the green name on the screen, the little badge next to your name, and these little emotes, little emojis you can type in. You also get a 10% discount on any MMFC related gear in the shop. This shirt is not in the shop right now, but I will have it up in the shop in a couple of minutes, hopefully a couple of hours. So check back tomorrow in the shop if you want that shirt. I just need to update it because right now it has madmaxfc.com and it's just say madmaxfishingclub.com. So I need to update that, and then I'll have these shirts back on the shop. I kind of like these shirts because they have the whole description of the club on the back. You can rock them to any event and people know what you're talking about instead of just saying MMFC. I like the MMFC one at the front. It's pretty cool too, but this one has what it means, right? Mad Max Fishing Club, San Diego, California. Let's go. 8/23/20. Let's go. Did I miss the message? Very cool. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the show again. I'll see you guys Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You'll have a good night. And thanks again. Thanks again for hanging out. Have a good night, guys. Woo! Let's go!